What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul, the Hero Slayer. And today, could bring GHOUL. You know, it's been a while since I attempted a GHOUL run. Let's take him along. Non-committal, but still we'll have him. And we'll take Genie too. Good early game swappers, so we're setting ourselves up here for a decent early game. But I don't know, man. Just noticed it'd been a while since I did GHOUL, so at least have the opportunity to make it happen, you know? See what goes from there. But you never know what you'll find. You never know what your archetype's going to end up looking like. Boom! Who do you think you are, dude? Let's see if I can teleport up through the ground with the Genie swordsmanship. You guys want to see? Are we going to do this the stupid way? Nope. I don't even... Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think this version of Genie swordsmanship teleports, actually, so... It was a lost cause from the start. If only we had life change. Look at all these healing orbs. My god, bro, just die. More money, please. It's not a lot more money, but it's still more money. That's why I usually should take early game Carly on items if you see them. Get in the brambles, man. You know what? We'll probably kill him faster if I don't worry about it. Also, early halfling. It's like whatever, I guess. It's very rare these days that I ever find myself really desperately needing her. But sometimes you just really wish you saw her later than earlier. You get those runs sometimes. We'll see what happens. I'm still freeing her regardless, because you want her out of the NPC pool so you can get Slime, remaining one, Spokesman. And also, most of the time, she just gives me this dog shit, so... It's like, what do we got to lose? Door count? Could it be high? Could it be low? Who's to say? We'll know in a minute. God, my nose. Also, low roll. Tornado, be aware. There's a tornado coming. Low roll door. We can make it work, though. A little gold percent gain goes a long way. I might as well take this. You know, what if it does become a freeze run? You never know. Give me something good, give me something good, give me something good, please. I'm almost tempted to take that. You know what? Fuck it. It's treasure. I'll take it. Give me the treasure 4 earlier. Take the wheel. Weird set of items. We also have 2 power skulls. Not that I really care about the Giga Dash it gives you, but... Giga Dash. It actually is doing decent damage early. I missed. Take that. Easy. Loser. Give me your legendary. Alright, cool, man. Thanks. We'll take Kobold. Get a little extra money. It's like not a good replacement for a high roll door, but it'll help a little bit. Ideally. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, y'all are annoying as hell. Simply perish, please. You're not going any... Okay, you got away. What are you gonna do, man? The little bastard slippery. 200 gold. Which goes a long way in the early game, just saying. Yeah, I'm farming. What of it? Got a problem? I'm gonna keep doing it too. It's not much gold, but it's still something. And on a low roll door run, beggars can't be choosers. Now, however, since this is just a money room in general, I will simply leave. Get a little bit of farming done, but I won't spend a ton of time doing it. Okay, I was not aiming at that guy. Can we all agree that that's not where I was aiming? I think we can all agree on the simple fact. I think I can generate more money, actually, by doing that, which is pretty funny. I don't know if that's working or not, but if it is, I'm a genius. If it's not, I'm still a genius. Oh. What is this start, bro? No. I mean, we could take this and really hedge our bets with like a fucking status build. What the fuck? Nah. I would like to do a bleed run. It's not easy. These items blow. Jesus, man. Didn't even get offered treasure. Still time for this run to pop the fuck off, though. Tornado again on this tiny ass platform. Christ, this is actually going to be kind of annoying. Okay, now he's down here. Not too bad, though. Yeah, you're not getting away with my money this time, asshole. Oh, there's... Oh, that looked weird. It looked like there were two of them. Wow, I'm not being offered really much of anything on this run so far. The run's being very stingy. It's not too late, game. You can turn this ship around. Get me on your good side. This is going to be a rather long Yggdrasil, I feel. Alright, we got a vein. Try something, fool. Oh. Alright. Touche. I did ask for it. Alright, we got a decent amount of money being gained here. The next shop will be hopefully at least at like 5k. Oh, I had someone recently ask in an older video, but still it was a recent comment, why I don't use the hook on GHOUL. Easy. It's not good. This has been your TED Talk. Did you see how much damage that did? It's like, why? Why bother? Like, it's just... They could have made it a little stronger. Now, if you hook onto a surface, like a wall, and slam into the enemy, it does a bit more. But it's still an extremely long casting animation that you're stuck in once you start it, which is already not good in the Dark Mirror. And you're gonna make that shit do no damage, bro? It just ain't worth. GHOUL hits like a truck on everything aside from that. So my advice, if you're a GHOUL player, or you should be an everyone player, frankly, but if you prefer playing GHOUL over other characters, simply ignore that for the most part. Maybe you can find like a niche use for it in very select circumstances, but by and large, it's not very good. If anything were to save us from seeing the Yiggy ult, it would be the bleed. But even then, I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're seeing this shit. Yep. That's fine, though. You win this round, Yggdrasil. I'll get you next time, though, bitch. I was gonna kobold him, but the game said no. And who am I to disagree with the almighty Skul? Not very good stuff here. Probably this is the best thing. I've already turned down a few masterpiece items, so we can get rid of that. We don't care. Sage's time will do. Give me a good curse to make up for the bad first half. Okay, or just don't. That's fine, too. It's all up to you, game. I'm not one to judge. Just, you know, pick up the pace a little bit, you know. I'm not out here trying to make... I'm trying to make good content here. Not bad. Okay. All the gold veins in the world immediately right now. I demand it. Yeah, once again, I was not aiming there, but as long as you kill someone, that's all I care about. Yeah, okay, now we're talking. Now we're getting somewhere. Another question I get from time to time, which I guess I can answer right here, right now, since we're staring at it. Why do I kill myself against the Leiana sisters? It's not specifically that I have to die against the Leiana sisters, but I kill myself to activate items that have on-death effects. Doubles upon surviving death one or more times, so normally it's 100% damage in the physical direction, but if you have died at least once, it's 200%. And that's also why I take Last Resistance, which is a death defiance that is prioritized over reassembly, which is the main death defiance that you have in this game. So I take a weaker death defiance so I can keep my good death defiance in case I actually die. It's a min-max that I do. I think it's quite powerful. Even if you don't find one of the death defiance items, all that you really lose out on is if you get ambition as a curse, you lose a little bit of ambition value because you've spent some of your core quartz. That's it, though. So there's no reason not to do it, in my opinion. Since we're running double power skull, we can take this. Gargoyle. If I wanted a gargoyle, I would have taken him at the start. Plus, the last time I made a gargoyle video, y'all motherfuckers didn't watch that shit. So he's kind of shelved again until you guys get your shit together. Just saying. And keep it real hacks. You guys already know what it is. Also, Giga Gold % gain. We're back. We're kind of back. Everyone's saying it. And who am I to disagree? Also, I guess we'll just get rid of this. It's looking like a pretty standard damage scaling kind of run, which GHOUL is very good at. So This might well be a ghoul run, and if it does become a ghoul run, we'll stop swapping. Though if it's ghoul, we have to build a little different than normal. So we're gonna need revenge and piety. Ghoul runs are a little unique in how I build them, at least. But then again, what if Archlich showed up? You might be saying, well, I mean, most of the people who watch me by now know better. But let's pretend you're like, Haxa, you have a physical damage scaling run, and that's a magic skull. Sweet summer child, welcome to my channel. We don't care about that around here. I can make it work either way. There's a million different ways to make it work. And also the run's not even finished yet, so it could become mixed damage. There's a million different ways to make something like this work. Now, here's an interesting dilemma. Do I take the solar sword, or do I go for even more gold percent gain? I think the answer is more gold percent gain. But it is a tough decision to make. And I don't think most people would make that decision, but I do think I'm correct. Especially on a low roll door run, you kind of want that shit. You gotta make up for the loss somewhere. Good luck, lady. You thought you were gonna get me, huh? You really thought you were gonna get me? Loser. We'll take it, I guess. Gives me courage 4 if I get rid of something else. Although I kind of like everything I have, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. No. So the reason I'm, also, I'm not going to commit to Ghoul yet, just in case. Like, we might just end up trading away this Archlich and taking the Bone Shards. But it could become a run where I'm doing mixed damage stuff and would actually like to have Archlich, and then we wouldn't want to have Ghoul because, you're not supposed to swap with Ghoul. I also don't remember what I was saying. I think it was important, but I forgot. So, apologies. You'll never know. You'll never know. And neither will I. Also, look at my money. Low roll door count? Who cares, man? I'm rich. Fuck off. Just rude, honestly. Who taught you manners, man? Were you raised in a barn? Nice try, fool. Oh, okay. I wanted that money, but we'll just take this guy's money instead. Empty your pockets, pipsqueak. Get these commons fucking out of here, dude. Cringe. Just cringe. That would have been a good opportunity to potentially trade away the Archlich. We'll know more after this next shop, though. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Where were you earlier? Do I even care about Awakening? I don't. I just don't care that much about Awakening, my masterpiece stuff. It'd be such a burden to try. Well, you know, I could get rid of this. Gunpowder sword. Well, yeah, we'll hedge our bets here a little bit because I would maybe otherwise say no. But if we go Archlich route, we want something like that. So we'll take it. We have gold percent gain. We'll do it. Because we made money off of that. No. Oh, actually... It's burdensome to carry. We could get rid of the wheel. But it's not like either of these characters are basic attack characters, so fuck it. Oh, Charred Dromedar? Fuck off. Man, I want to do a Charred Dromedar run so fucking bad. If only I had like an arson character. God, it'd be so sick. One more. Worth. Alright, we're doing pretty good in the Bone Shard department. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have bought Brawl in the pet. Oh, wait. Oh. Never mind. We have it. I lied. Hey, buddy. Never mind. Alright, we should be close to the Leiana sisters. I think this will probably be the last room. No! Oh my god, please, bro. Why is this so chaotic? Dude, chill, man. That was like 4 or 5 brawler attempts. That was like out of hand, man. That shit was scary, dude. I was shaking. Nah, you're not getting away from me, loser. All right, we got basic rarity Ghoul, who will do just fine against Leiana sisters. This run still, honestly, isn't solidified enough to where I think I want to commit any bone shards to Ghoul. Though I might end up regretting that. It'll make Act 3 Part 1 pretty hard, but I think we'll be okay. But that last shop was not as strong as I was hoping it would be. But the run's strong anyway, so it can, like, handle it. Also, if I sniffle in your ear or make like a throat clear or whatever, I honestly think I might be getting sick. I kind of have a headache and my throat hurts, so. And I just got over like a horrific like head cold, so it's like kind of fucked up on the low that the world is doing this to me. Like, life's not fair, dude. But it is what it is. Also, I'm kind of getting my shit pushed in. I gotta be careful. Okay, we got lucky. Short hair sister, which means we can get a really good phase 2. Yeah, get kobolded. Also, Vayne? Bro, please. Thank you. Now we gotta be careful about... Ah! the wheel accidentally killing her. Okay, hang on, I gotta lock in. That's unfortunate. Whoops. Oh, fuck. That's not good. It's been a long time since the Leiana sisters took my reassembly from me. Well, that's unfortunate. It kind of makes me think I should probably invest my bone shards into GHOUL here, because we're probably going to need it. Though we are taking Piety. We could have had Fulgent on now. That's a little unfortunate. We can take this. Wow, this is tough. I honestly think the wheel's too useful to get rid of. Get rid of treasure 4. Very unfortunate, Leiana sisters, but it's not the end of the world. We can get through it. Well, there's the thing I was talking about. Interesting. Interesting options there. Scary options, I won't lie. I'm pretty fucking scared, but OCD is going to be very terrifying to deal with. But at the same time, I've been through worse. That hit me. Bullshit, that hit me. Liar. This is what I'm talking about with OCD. My HP, bro. Fucking disgusting brawler, Dark Elite. The audacity to show up and ruin my fucking perfect day. Bitch. Skull room, please. So now that I've invested bone shards to GHOUL and built into Piety, we could officially say this is a GHOUL run, which means we will very likely be trading away the Archlich here for bone shards. Especially if it's like a lower rarity pick. I think rare will be just fine. We'll take the bone shards. Now we'll be keeping our eyes out for a common. Now, the scariest thing that could happen in this room is Irresistible Suggestion dupe. Very strong, but just absolutely horrifying for my mental health. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Swapping's bad now. We're going to finish out this room and then come back and deal with this. We're probably also going to be making some deletes here. Like getting rid of some of the shit we don't want. Oh my god, actually, there's so many masterpiece items it could dupe here. Alright, we maxed out our bone shards here. That's nice. There's so many shit items for dupe here. I think that's really all I can delete. Because, like, I mean, I could delete the wheel, but I think wheel dupe is actually pretty good. Wait, no, it's not, because we're not swapping. Alright, wheel goes. Gotta get locked in on the GHOUL idea. So, mediocre, fine, I guess. Boring, but fine. Interesting and strong. Strong and interesting. Terrible. Terrifying, but strong. There's a lot of scary options here. Aha! That's not scary at all, and it's just strong. All the benefits, none of the downsides. Now, if the game would be so kind as to let me finish off my masterpiece, then we're really cooking with gas. Please. 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 Fuck you. Fuck you, man. You piece of shit. I've scrolled by so many decent items there, just hoping I would be able to finish Masterpiece, and look what happened. Look what happened. Yeah, I ain't going down there, bitch. Medusa, do the thing. That lower, I think it decreases the dam. Oh, I swapped. Fuck, I gotta get out of that mindset. Decreases the damage that enemies take, so it's actively just bad to hold on to. If it was the treasure sin, I probably would have taken it, but the money's good though. No. No. Really strong. Don't get it twisted. But I don't think I got that dog in me right now. Get a little healing in there. Not today, Satan. Try your trickery another day. Alright, so far so good. Though this is obviously a big moment. Heal please. She's not dead? Fall down, lady. Give up. You lose. I win. It's that simple. I'm gonna let him ult. Yikes. Well, that was just terrifying, but we got through it. Really wish she gave me her legendary there. His legendary, unironically, would actually be pretty good here. Not something you normally hear me say, but I'd kind of like that shit, if I'm being honest. I'm honestly just going to take this over, like, 5 bone shards. Because we're already ahead in bone shards regardless, because we're only building 1 Skul to legendary. And now we start scaling what really matters. Give me the skill cooldown and attack speed, please. On the double. Hiya! Get in my Medusa range. See what happens. Any man foolish enough to go up against my wife, the beautiful, the lovely, ladies and gentlemen, Medusa. take this. We have the ability swapper here. I don't like the stupid running skill. It's fucking stupid and bad, but I also like money and my shops being strong, and we really actually need items quite a bit. So I think I'm just gonna let her free. We already have the suck skill, and that's really the most important thing. If we get Mana Tech 3, the running skill will be a little better, but the odds of getting Mana Tech 3 on this run are pretty low. I'm swapping. Ah! We're in trouble, we're in trouble, we're in trouble. Oh my god, bro, really? Yikes. Not good. I'm gonna take this. Treasure clone stamp, you say? No. We're gonna buy Revenge on the Pedestal. Just see what's behind the curtain here. Nothing good, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that shit. So now we actually have the unkillable ghoul build. Well and proper. Though we don't have Piety 3 yet, but... I just need to play it safe, I think, more than anything. Respect the game. We have shield, so we don't have to care too much. Is there anything I... Oh, wait, we can get our masterpiece done. And frankly, I think that's better. Though we don't need that, actually. Though, it's probably better than that, so we'll keep it. Veteran Hunter's boots are nice, though. Even with a Tackle Dasher. This Chimera is going to actually be really scary, I think. 620, suck my dick. Yeah, I'm very nervous about this Chimera. Our HP's pretty low. We have an Omen. Scary stuff is in our future, potentially. Hopefully not, but I know what this game is like. Chimera, just go ahead and cast the fucking DVD screensaver attack. Ah, yes. Right away, ma'am. Just gonna go ahead and eat. No! Oh, okay, we stunned her. Alright, we're good. I thought I missed with my Medusa. But no. She could have just kept casting that. But I think that stunned her out of it. What do you got? A bunch of legendary stuff, but none of it's good. The Hero's Holy Sword here is not the worst. Because we are dashing a lot. There's nothing else here that inspires me. The only thing I would do here otherwise is take money, which is valid, but I'm going to take Hero's Holy Sword since we already have dash incentive. What are these curses, brother? Holy moly. Still not better than Collection Desire, but... Oh, wait. Yeah, you know, I don't... Actually, maybe I... Yeah. Sell this. Now, I could go crazy and just not take the Never Undying Ghoul. You know what? I'm going to do it. We've all seen and done the fucking Undying Ghoul run. This is still going to be a pretty sturdy Ghoul. At least, he's going to be okay, I guess. But, you know, like, if the game's going to offer me all the Giga Curses at once, then who am I to say no, right? Like, I'd be a fucking idiot. And I'm smart. Everyone says it. Everyone in the world. No Silence is Stark Elite. Vibe Assassin. Alright, this, not a fan of, but sometimes you gotta deal with the Disaster Dark Elite Executioner on the platform. Already one of the worst Dark Elites in the game. Made way worse by having Disaster. Little bitch. But he's dead now. I don't like that. Please be gone from my presence. Shop time. Alright, I'll play your little game. I should have... Oh, you just simply shouldn't have, game. But if you insist, I mean, who am I to say no? I'd be a fucking fool. So I think what I'll do here is sell this. Buy Courage on the pedestal. Though, you know, I have these 2 gunpowder swords and no crit rate. Also, I can't afford it. But that's fine. We'll be okay for now without it. But we might end up getting rid of these swords. Because we don't even have Go-Getter. Like, the lack of Go-Getter definitely makes me reconsider if I even want gunpowder swords on this run. The Brawl is nice, but once again, no crit rate and no Go-Getter, so it changes the recipe a little bit. Though I guess we have the Giga Curses to make up for the lack of Go-Getter. Our item damage will still be hitting like a truck. We're already very strong, as you can tell. This will be a scary fight no matter what we do, though. Well, maybe not no matter what we do. Though, I have underestimated her before and paid for it. The main thing about this fight is just how hard she hits. Like, every time she breathes on you, it does like 1,000,000 damage. But she has like no HP. This used to be the hardest adventurer fight by a lot back in the day. She used to have way more HP, and then they just nerfed her. She deserved it, though. She was horrible. Alright, my bone shard count is as good as I thought it was going to be by the end. I guess we got hosed on bones. For having to build one skull to legendary, this is pretty pathetic. But that's fine. I'm used to it, game. Go ahead, snub me again. See what happens. Now our running skill isn't quite as bad. The thing about the running skill is the faster skill casting speed you have, the less he runs, which is really nice because running the full distance with ghouls sucks. So that's why I normally don't like this skill. I think it gives you defensive boosts. Yeah. Which isn't terrible. But, like, I'd much rather have the attack speed from... Shit, what's the one? I forget which one gives attack speed. I'd know it if I had it, though. Because the suck gives damage amplification, which is obviously the best stat. Oh, yeah, it's the one where he just, like, cleaves with his sword. That gives attack speed. It's really strong. Dude, that's, like, my favorite combo of ghoul skills is the cleave smash and the suck. I hate this room. This happens to me all the time. We're also poor, so we might not be able to get rid of these gunpowder swords if I don't have enough money to buy something to replace them with. Hopefully that doesn't happen. This will help, potentially. Mane of the Beast King isn't the worst here. Once again, though, like, you know, Mane of the Beast King, interestingly, can be used, actually, with Gunpowder Sword. Though, it just doesn't seem worth it. It's also too late for that, technically speaking. I'd say we're in a beggars can't be... But also, like, it's item damage. We just want raw damage scaling. This can make it work, though, actually. So, we can actually just use the gunpowder swords now. Tough call, honestly. I guess we get rid of these. It's, like, pretty... What? You know what? If I'm only going Courage 2... Is that worth it? I don't think so. I think it's a trap, but we're running out of time to really... Nah, it's Arson. Fuck. We gotta get rid of these. Is this revenge? No excessive bleeding. Let's take item rooms and money rooms on the way out here, because we need our next shop to be good. Like, I think I made the right call with the invisible knife. I think it's a trap on this run. Rare sentence, but very true. Because we're not building around item damage, per se. We're just building around our damage. Unfortunate. This is probably the last room. Like, I think the best item we could see here is Hope Slasher. Pot of Greed's also very good. We'll just have to see what happens. We got... I would imagine almost certainly this is the last room. But Joan Chest is coming up. And also the final shop. Which is the final shop, let's be real, kind of a meme. Like, that shit is just like a giant ripoff. And it's there to scam you. But sometimes you get lucky and get like a last second giga item. even though it's exorbitantly expensive. And if push comes to shove, we just buy Courage on the pedestal. And then we're okay. Though it will make it to where I have to play around Courage Plus, though I think that's happening anyway. It's obviously not the best enhanced inscription, but it'll do just fine for our purposes here. And I mean, the run is obviously very powerful. We'll get a better look at my stats by the time we get to the last shop. That was just for me. Sometimes I had people in the past yell at me when I opened my stat page up really quickly like that. But you gotta understand, that's for me. That's for yours truly. We'll just take the hits here. She died to a fart. What a loser. Hope Slasher. I mean, Evil Sword Kyrian. It's fucking messed up that the game is doing this to me. Suppose we could take this. It's actually not terrible on GHOUL, genuinely. Fuck, dude. What would we buy on the pedestal if not Courage? I guess is something we can ask ourselves. Antique. There's nothing. Which makes me just kind of want to keep going with what I got. So we're just going to do that. That to me looked like I didn't break a legendary, which is kind of cringe. Wait, what did we get? Absolute Rule. Nothing good. We can just get a little bit more max HP here. No big deal. 260s, not too bad. It's definitely winnable. Though we have to remember we don't have reassembly, so it's scary, but winnable. Just gotta play well. Easier said than done. Hope Slasher, please. Bone. Okay, interesting. Nothing we can take, though. Cringe. Cringe. What? Oh, really? Okay. That's cool, game. I see what's going on here. You want me to go fuck myself? Fine, I will. What? No. Restart. I hate when the game does that. It's so dumb. Give me that. We'll just do the roll down here to where we were. This is where we were. We'll see what was behind the curtain. Nothing. Well, we got a bit of a weird build here, I'd say. Like, these are very strange because we don't have crit rate. The brawl is fine, though, I suppose. Anyway, here's the items. If you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. And the stats, though, those aren't the final stats. Very strange build here. There's a lot of weird stuff here. But the curses are more than enough to carry the run. And GHOUL is very strong as a character. So I really don't think we're going to have too much trouble. Though the lack of a reassembly could complicate things. Might mean I have to lock in, which is, of course, scary. I have to actually fucking try, and I hate trying. But that's what I get for dying against Leiana sisters. It is what it is. And we're gonna be alright. I hope. I believe. I believe. Hello, sir. I hope your day is going bad. Loser. How are you missing this big-ass target, dude? It's GHOUL. He's huge. Do you feel pathetic, hero? I hope you do, because you are pathetic. Bitch. And that's just the first course. It's time for dessert. He didn't get a single hit on me. Now, if I hit list this fight, that would be goddamn hilarious. Oh, okay, well, never mind. Dreams die and nothing... And you know what? Dreams, when you get older, you'll all realize dreams are dead. Dreaming is for fucking squirts. Though, still a good fight. But still, dreaming's for squirts. Everything's fine. We're not going to get significantly stronger because our enhanced inscription is courage, which is not very strong as an enhanced inscription, but it's strong enough. And you know what's funny about this run? At the end of the day, we still take the tibia because the tibia is just that strong, and it turns on my gunpowder swords, actually. So, that'll be strong. Either way, though, tibia is tibia. Alright, ma'am. Be taking that. We don't even need to read it. It's really not worth reading. If you don't know what it does, it pretty much does nothing anyway. Really, all it does is it makes your amplification more consistent, which isn't terrible. It's just boring. And there's way better options. Anyway, I'm going to lock in a little bit here. So, don't mind me if I shut the fuck up for once. I'm respecting him a little here. You're not jumping, fool. He thought he was. You saw it in his eyes. Well, I might regret this. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him. Bitch! That's the last amount of fun we're having in this fight. This fight's all about respect. I gotta leave him alone. I think I'm... Uh-oh. I think I'm sending him into... Yeah, we're doing the Giga ult today, I guess. Which is actually pretty scary. Because if I fuck it up, it's bad. Oh. That's already me getting hit there. I might be wise to swap out the shield, actually. I'm gonna do it. He's a smaller target, which means he won't get hit as easy. I really do think that was kind of a Giga Brain genius move from me. Now we still have to deal with the jump. Alright, good. Alright, good stuff. A little touch and go there a couple times, but all is well. We move on with the tibia, which now makes our gunpowder swords giga, whereas before they were nothing. Now they are fucking insane. So sometimes it's that easy. Sometimes it's just that easy. Though I shouldn't really say that because this will probably actually be pretty tough. It's not the easiest uptime to keep up on our ghoul. He's not very fast or mobile. He can do the pillars here. He did. Just respect him. Don't respect him too much. Don't be afraid. You know, always swallow our chunks. That was a mistake. We'll just go through this here, I think, and be okay with it. Never mind. Tibia saved my ass. Thank you, Tibia. You're my best friend. I love you. On one hand, my wife, Medusa. On the other hand, the envious Tibia, my best friend. My wife's boyfriend. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't know why I did that. I know better. Didn't also mean to do that, but that's fine, I guess. It's unfortunate I don't have my Medusa right now. That's bad. Thank God I'm Ghoul. Though also so fucking slow. Really would rather not go into the debris phase. Alright, beautiful. Whoo! It's not over though. Ghoul's big here, so he's gonna struggle a little bit against Alexander. And we're also at, I think, like close to 0 Tibia buildup. So that could get in our way a little bit. But we also have Medusa online. We'll save her for a key moment. That's what I was scared of, by the way. Specifically that. Like, if I get caught in those, like, vertical fucking things, shit could get pretty gnarly. But we're fine, so. GG's. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty mid windscreen, but I don't know. What are you going to do? What more can you ask for in modern Skul? So yeah, item choice on this run, pretty weird. Though, obviously, it didn't matter. Because, like, it was just a stat scaling run. Though, like, these could have all been stat scaling items. Like, this could have just been stuff giving us more stats. Which would have been better. But we had really good curses on this run. And sometimes that's just enough. And we also had good stat scaling items anyway. Like, Olive Tree Cudgel and Irresistible Suggestion are both incredible, obviously. Hero's Holy Sword is also pretty good. And we were dashing plenty on this run. So I don't really regret having this. It could have been something better, but it was fine as it was. I'd say the main two items that I don't want here are these. But that's fine. And also, this item was pretty good too. We didn't need Go-Getter on this run because we already had like universal amplification. But I think Go-Getter would have been strong. If we had like a 5th slot here, this would probably be Go-Getter. Or Piety, but I'd probably make it Go-Getter. This item also, normally, I love Great Sage's Time as a stat scaling item because I swap a lot, but on a Ghoul run, I'm not swapping ever. So, like, you don't get as much value since you don't have as many cooldowns going on your skills, but that's fine because it was doing its job, I guess. It was giving me, like, sometimes plus 60%, and that's fine. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Definitely an interesting one. Low roll door count kind of made the item selection a little weird, but like, I don't know, that fucking OCD and ambition dark ability shop was just kind of nutty. So yeah, sometimes it comes together in ways you don't expect, but if you know what you're doing, you can almost always build your way out of a tough situation. Dying against Leiana sisters was definitely tough, but we did it and we're good now. So As long as I get to the golden victory screen, that's really all I care about. So I had fun. But that's really all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I will see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.